here at this point, I'm being potentially fingered as an armed robber, right? For moving into my own building. I could have been killed. Somebody called the cops on me in my own building. What's the problem? I live here. At that point, everything sort of went still. If police officers are responding to an armed robbery, right, they're gonna come in force. They're looking for a suspect who's armed and dangerous. I was that suspect. And that takes away everything that, everything that I've done. In my situation, a lot of people saw the fact that I used to work in the White House, and they saw the pictures of me in the suit, and they sort of contrasted that to what they saw in the video, and they were surprised. Once I take off my suit, this is a suit that I can't take off, my skin. I don't want to take it off. I'm black, I'm proud to be black, I always will be, but there's a privilege that white people have that I don't have. I had actually been in the building for about 3 weeks at this point. This was my first time actually moving my belongings from DC up to New York. The plan was for me to move in daytime. The plan was to do that. But because of stuff that I had going on with work, it was a long day, kind of pushed us back. So we ended up moving in around 10:30, 11 o'clock. I looked at the window and I saw a police car pull up. I was already aware of the fact that I'm a black man moving into a neighborhood at nighttime. Those three things don't add up very well, but I have a general idea of how robberies go. Usually you're moving things out of the building.
Someone was trying to break into the door.
Trying to break into my own apartment.
All the doors, banging, possibly a weapon, large tool.
Oh my God. Once you say there's a black man and and you use the word weapon, you're already criminalized when you're wearing black skin. That often leads to, to prejudice, right? And then that prejudice leads to profiling. The minute the police showed up to my apartment, I was fearful for my life. And I know that a lot of black men in this situation don't make it out. So I was telling myself, don't become a hashtag. Thanks to technology, what's happening now is people are starting to see our experience, like they saw my experience, like they saw the experience of someone who was moving out of a rental the other day and they had police called on them. They saw the experience of two men who were doing what one does at a coffee shop, waiting around, who were let out in handcuffs. I think people saw those experiences and realized that in each of those cases, this was someone who saw a black body and feared that black body and called the police. Because you have black skin, things that you do might be perceived differently, whether I'm moving into my apartment or whether I'm in the Oval Office or in the halls of Congress. You're affected by this in both scenarios. But when I'm at work, I gotta be cognizant of the fact that I'm a black man in a white space. I finally finished the move. I made my way up all those stairs. With every step that I took, I just wondered, is this even worth it? I'm not wanted here. I close the door, I lock it behind me, and I was alone in my apartment with my thoughts. Every person wants to retire at the end of the day to their home, whatever that home may be. That was my home, or supposed to be my new home. Someone in that building had the animus within them, to make this sort of a call. Someone made it very clear that they didn't want me there, and it hurt. I didn't feel like at home, and I still don't.